As Finnish songsters Roots and Bones sang in 2018, in the spring sunshine, every groove has a name. Sure does. This groove is called Monday Matters, and it's right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi, I'm Gary, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today is indeed Monday Matters. As usual, in my groove, I'll catch you up with what's been going on here at Gary's Stuff HQ. Then I'll have a look at the news and rumour that has caught my eye this week. If you enjoy the show, please let me know by giving it the imperial thumbs up, hit the notification bell and make sure you've subscribed to the channel. It's free and a great way to show your support. So let's make a start by looking at what's been going on around here. You'll have noticed that there wasn't really much published last week on my channel. In fact, there was Monday Matters and the reveal of the 7th of the Matchbox Challenge kits from Simon John. Last week was full of the aftermath of the Easter weekend where I couldn't do a thing. So there wasn't much I could actually share with you. Still, the reveal of the 7th Matchbox kit, the HIRO AG70, was fun, and I've already started making it. I've decided on the skin from the box art, an aircraft from the Spanish Civil War, but still not sure whether to airbrush it with quite a lot of masking or to use the AK marker pens. Now, the real colour pen set doesn't really have all the colours I need, so I suspect I'm masking and spraying most of the week. In the meantime, I do have the Matchbox Halifax to finish as well, and a couple of other builds you'll see when they are ready. I did have a bit of an issue with my Airfix Jaguar in the week, specifically with the undercarriage, which I just could not get to work. A lot of brain fog and distraction with other things, and long story short, they led to quite a few broken bits, and to my shame, some language which my dear late father would have called lower deck. The upshot of all this is that there's a spares request gone into Airfix for the 12, yes 12 parts I need before I can progress. It's a pity because I'm loving the rest of the build and I like the colour scheme. By the way, have you noticed the missing decal yet? Let me know if you have. For a bit of light relief from all of this, I started my set of Space Marines from the Warhammer 40,000 set. They were fun to put together, and then I'll get a start on painting them this week. So far, I must say the design and moulding is of a very high standard indeed, with absolutely no flash, sink marks or short shots anywhere. The latest prize draw for an Airfix branded Hurricane watch from AV8 finished last night, and I'll be contacting the winner today. The next prize draw will be for a real beauty of a kit. I'll be launching that next week, so keep an eye out on the channel for news. Finally, for today, a quick reminder that this coming Thursday is the first Thursday of the month, and as such, it is live stream time again. As usual, we'll be having plenty of chat and banter. We'll be answering your model making questions to the best of our abilities. And of course, we'll be featuring Nick's Conundrum. If you are the first to guess the identity of the mystery kit, that's what it is, what scale it is, and which company made it, from a series of clues, then you could win one of Nick's mystery boxes of your very own. So come and join me, moderator Mikey, and our designated adult Julian at 8 PM till 10 PM British Summer Time. That's 1900 to 2100 Zulu for the grown-ups. Next Thursday, that's the 1st of May. That's all I have from here for the moment, so let's have a look at some of the news and rumour from the model making world this week. Clearprop has finally released the F-86A Sabre early version with markings from the Korean War. There's markings for 2 aircraft, photo etch, and their usual level of fine moulding. By the way, kudos to whoever in the USAF decided to put the invasion stripes at a racy angle. They do look stunning. Coming soon from ICM is the new Dornier DO217K in 1/48 scale. Plenty of detail as always. The interior looks really well thought out, and I'm definitely going to wait for a canopy mask set before starting this. The kit is due for release next month. Also coming from ICM next month is a Heinkel HE111 H20 in 1/48 scale, here in colours of an aircraft captured by the US Army Air Force and later donated to the Royal Air Force. This aircraft still exists at the RAF Museum in London. And lastly, for the moment from ICM, in 1/32 scale is a reissue of the de Havilland Tiger Moth, this time with a choice of aircraft serving with the Belgian, French, American, Portuguese and Swedish Air Forces. Great Wall Hobby is following up on last year's new-tooled Hercules release with the AC-130J Ghost Rider gunship in 1/144 scale. CT Scale Models has two new mask sets for hot kits of the moment. The first is for the Revell F-35A. The masks for the chin-mounted sensor windows come in either scale-accurate 0.3mm gaps or easier to place 0.5mm gaps. The Jaguar set, of course, includes mask for the laser rangefinder chisel nose. Both also include masks for landing lights and wheels. If you've got an Eduard 1/48 scale P40 and access to a 3D printer, then Hawaiian Air Depot has this pair of jigs to get the wing dihedral and the tailplane settings just right, available as a 3D printable STL file. Coming in June from HOBBYBOSS is this 1/48 scale Messerschmitt Bf 109E Tropical, 70 parts across 5 frames. However, this is somewhat overshadowed by another desert beast, the Panzer III version N in 1/16 scale. Headline data include a length of almost 36 centimetres, over 1,600 parts across 57 frames, and with multi-slide moulded upper and lower hull components. TAKOM has revealed its new kits after last week's teaser, an M4A1 HVSS Sherman and an M1 Super Sherman, both in 1/35 scale. The M4A1 has a choice of plastic or metal barrels for the high-velocity 76mm gun and movable horizontal volute spring suspension and workable tracks. There's also a figure included firing the 50 cal Browning on the turret. The Super Sherman has all of the above, plus a searchlight and some optional coverings and other junk for the outside. If you're hankering after some flat top action, then Magic Factory has a twin set of the American USS Gerald R. Ford and the Chinese Type 003 Fujian aircraft carriers, both in 1/700th scale. KITBOX and PZY Model have collaborated on this new 1/24th scale kit of the Ferrari 296 GT3 race car, here in prototype form, hence all the yellow tape holding it together. Another Ferrari coming soon is this rather attractive 812 GTS in 1/24th scale, this time from Alpha Model. But frankly trumping both of these is the simply exquisite Aston Martin DB4 GD Zagato from the 1961 24 Heures du Mans, here in the 1/12th scale from Model Factory HIRO. If you can find one, they are a mere €850. Or a kidney. I reckon you could get one of those for one of your kidneys. There it is then. I hope you enjoyed this look at things. If you did, then please do remember the Imperial thumbs up, hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. Hope to see you soon, maybe this Thursday for the live stream. Take good care now and goodbye.